IUBMB Trainee Initiative's last event on influencing science policy is now up, and our next event is coming up, and it's going to be about how you can kind of market yourself and prepare for the next step in your career, whether that is applying for a postdoc position, going to find an industry position, maybe applying to grad school and finding a lab. And so we want to tell you about kind of like how you can work on your CV, how you can really sell yourself and show that you're the right person for the job.
You can find the whole recording of the Influencing Science Policy, Widening the Scope of Science Communication webinar on the IUBMB's YouTube channel, and I'll also link to it. It featured 2 great talks as well as some great question and answers. The first talk was by Dr. Heide Hackmann, who gave a talk about research for impact and the role of science policy and what we really mean when we talk about impact, as well as some of the initiatives that are taking place in Africa to really make impactful research. Then there was a talk by Professor Lizstte Koekemoer about the symbiotic relationship between researchers and decision making, with some really cool case studies about kind of how different people play different roles in the process. This event was held by the IUBMB Trainee Initiative's FASBMB branch. So this is the group of trainees that is representing scientists from Africa. And so we have Oswald, Tatenda, and Victoria, and they put on a really great event, and I hope that you will check it out. Our next event we're really excited to tell you about is going to happen in June. We don't have an exact date yet, but we'll let you know when we do. So stay tuned and follow the IUBMB Trainee Initiative. But it's going to be an event on marketing yourself for careers in academia and industry. And I'm part of the group that's helping to organize this one. We're the FASBMB, so we're representing the Americas. And so it's me, Kathy, Sunny, and Hannah, and we're really, really excited about this event, and we've got some cool stuff in store for you, so stay tuned. And if you want to learn more about the IUBMB Trainee Initiative, we're basically a group of trainee scientists, so students, postdocs, you name it. And we really just want to help unite people around the world who are also interested in biochemistry, so for fellow trainees, and really provide resources as well as information. And so you can find, speaking of information, you can find out much more about us on our IUBMB Trainee Initiative website, and I will post the link to that as well. And if you missed any of our past events, you can find them on the webpage, recordings of past events and things like this. And so much more on the website that I'll link to, and stay tuned for the next event, and be sure to check out that webinar that is now up.